What's good with y'all? It's your boy B Henshawe, and we are back with another episode of Henny Reacts. Today we got Russ on the Radar Freestyle. It just dropped today, so I'm really excited. I'm a big Russ fan. I've been listening to him since 2020. I've listened to him since 2016 when he dropped What They Want and Losing Control. So I'm really tuned into Russ. He inspires me a lot. I read both of his books. I think he's a really genuine person. He's authentic, so I love that. I apologize for the AC in the background. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so ain't much I could do about it. But let's get after it. This is Russ's On the Radar Freestyle.
On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
On the radar. I'll be on the radar this year. You heard it here first.
Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio Freestyles. Yo, Russ in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. Shout out to Citizen Coke, man. One of my favorite artists.
Okay.
Mom was pulling
Wait, before we get into this, how do we feel about the bandana look, chat? I've been thinking about getting into the bandana thing a little bit. I think that's kind of fire. I might hop into that.
One of my favorite artists. Mom was pulling carts to the laundromat in the snow in Jersey City. Now she with me. We on a jet to a show for $500,000. My resilience is genetic. I get people to feel, and if they don't have it, they can get it. I'm obsessed with calling BS. It's just a reflex. Hit the town in VVS and make a player lose his baddie. Alex Rodriguez, accountant taking deep breaths. I'm spending with no regrets. I had a fallout with some of my boys like Pete Wentz.
Okay, first thing I noticed is he shouted out his mom and said he get the resilience runs in his blood. If you know the rest of the story, his mom and his dad had a really rough relationship growing up while Russ was growing up, so he always credits his mom for staying strong through that. So I feel the same way about my mom, so shout out to Russ's mom, shout out to my mom, you feel me? Shout out to all the strong moms out there.
Mom was pulling carts to the laundromat in the snow in Jersey City. Now she with me. We on a jet to a show for $500,000. My resilience is genetic. I get people to feel, and if they don't have it, they can get it.
I didn't even peep that. He said she was pushing carts to the laundromat in the snow. That's crazy. To go from that to where they're at, crazy story.
Show for $500,000. My resilience is genetic. I get people to feel, and if they don't have it, they can get it. I'm obsessed with calling BS. It's just a reflex. Hit the town in VVS and make a player lose his baddie. Alex Rodriguez, accountant taking deep breaths. I'm spending with no regrets. I had a fallout with some of my boys like Pete Wentz. I tried to help him. Russ after a B like the capital of Belgium. You're welcome for the blueprint. I left. I worked my ass off. Did it without a buzz in the A like the Georgia Tech mascot. I get in a bad spot when I'm alone for too long. Now I'm sending voicemail.
If you don't know, Georgia Tech's mascot is, I believe it's a hornet.
I believe it's a hornet. Let's see. It's a yellow jacket. Georgia Tech yellow jackets. It's something like that.
The Georgia Tech mascot is the bee. I was wrong. I guess that makes more sense than I thought. I don't know why.
Some of my boys like Pete Wentz. I tried to help him. Russ after a B like the capital of Belgium. You're welcome for the blueprint. I left. I worked my ass off. Did it without a buzz in the A like the Georgia Tech mascot. I get in a bad spot when I'm alone for too long. Now I'm sending voice memos longer than a new song. Once you know your worth, you start recognizing coupons. Balling on my girl, my pockets husky like Yukon. I find it hard to move on. When will I enjoy this shit?
He just killed that.
Sending voice memos longer than a new song. Once you know your worth, you start recognizing coupons. Now I'm sending voice memos longer than a new song. Once you know your worth, you start recognizing coupons. Falling on my girl, my pockets husky like Yukon. I find out.
Bro. So the coupon line gas, because once you start recognizing your worth, you start realizing how people treat you less than that. So they're using coupons, you feel me? They're treating you like you're less than what you're worth, you feel me? Because they're using coupons, banger. And then husky like Yukon, bro. Come on, I mean it's a simple bar, but it's tough. Like if you tapped in with the husky culture, shout out Paige Bukers, tough. That's a bar.
Your worth, you start recognizing coupons. Balling on my girl, my pockets husky like Yukon. I find it hard to move on. When will I enjoy this shit? Scared to smell the flowers, I convince myself to poisonous. I don't want to toy with this. Remember getting Happy Meals, money in the bank. I think I know how little scrappy feels. Tension in my body, I need to release it all. Trying to do it without getting alcohol and freaks involved. I need to call my parents more. I take responsibility for the misery, even though it's not my business like Paramore.
Let's just run that back.
Scared to smell the flowers, I convince myself to poisonous.
He deals with imposter syndrome. He talks about that a lot in his books. I think that's very relatable for a lot of artists, at least for me personally. I think it's very relatable because, you know what I mean? if if you have anxiety and shit, or you're a little bit paranoid, you can convince yourself that perfect, like you said in this song, it's either moving or pen up in a penthouse, or moving. That it's on the album Wild that's dropping sometime soon, I believe the 27th. He says that perfectly good opportunities feel like a setup, because paranoid, like if you're an anxious person, like even the most greatest opportunity feels like a setup.
I don't want to toy with this. Remember getting Happy Meals, money in the bank. I think I know how little scrappy feels. Tension in my body. I need to release it all. Trying to do it without getting alcohol and freaks involved. I need to call my parents more. I take responsibility for the misery, even though it's not my business. Like Paramore. Damn. I mean, like through all the hard times. It's crazy to remember that. That's all I wanted, man. So I guess, shit, damn. That's what you get when you the one. My spirit starts to riot, my ego like ain't it fun. I think I'm done trying to fix it though. I'm on a jet to New York. I remember flying coach like Tom Thibodeau. I really get it, bro. I don't sit around.
Tom Thibodeau just got fired. He is a good coach, and that's a bar.
My spirit starts to riot, my ego like ain't it fun. I think I'm done trying to fix it though. I'm on a jet to New York. I remember flying coach like Tom Thibodeau. I really get it, bro. I don't sit around and wait. A real hustler, the last thing I rely on's faith. I changed the game, provided alternate routes. I got trauma in my soil, I can't alter my roots. It is what it is. This the integration. 100K on ice, cause we all came from immigration. I'm just being real.
Facts.
This is how I feel.
We're all on stolen land. Don't y'all fucking forget it. Fuck ICE. Don't y'all forget that we're all immigrants. We're all here on stolen land. Unless you're a Native American. We're all here on stolen land.
It is what it is. This the integration. 100K on ice, cause we all came from immigration. I'm just being real. This is how I feel. Stolen land, thieves telling me not to steal. Damn, it's kind of crazy, dog. A white rapper, so it's feeling kind of shady, dog. I may be right and I may be wrong. Man, Wild coming out June 27th.
I thought so. The 27th, I was right. So that was the Russ on the Radar freestyle. I fucked with it. I fuck with Russ heavy. I'm a little biased. Ain't gonna hold y'all. I fuck with Russ. So go tap into Russ's new album. It drops on Friday. It's gonna be gas. I guarantee it. Go check out Move and go check out Pin Up in the Penthouse. Catch me on the Radar this year and catch me working with Russ eventually. I'm B. Henshawe and I'm out of here. Peace.